Friends, just think about it. The world has come to an end due to the nuclear disaster, and there is no human left in the world. But in an island, only one boy and 6 girls somehow survived, and the responsibility of moving humanity forward is in the hands of this one boy and those 6 girls. In today's movie, After the Dark, we will see something like this. In the beginning of the movie, we see James and Petra. Petra leaves her class and tells James not to sleep or else you will be late, and then she leaves. Maybe James was tired, so he goes to sleep, and when he wakes up, he sees that he is late for class. He runs to his class, where he reaches at the very last moment. All of them were having a philosophy class. Their professor was Zimit. Today was the last class of all the students. Zimit says that the time has come to check the practicals of whatever they were taught this year. The time has come. He says that all of us would do a mind exercise, which will tell us what you have learned in whatever you have studied. Students suggest different situations. For example, if 5 people are tied on a railway track, and one person is tied on the other track, then it is better to move the train towards one person, because it is better for one person to die than 5 people to die. The other says that the situation can also be such that if a very fat person is standing in front of the railway track, and if he is pushed and dropped on the track, then the train will get down from the railway track, and 5 people will be saved. A girl suggests a situation in which she is about to fall from a building, and to save herself, she contacts her 3 friends. All 3 of them don't save her, because while saving her, they themselves will fall from the building. And as soon as the girl falls from the building, she is saved, and she comes to know that she can never trust her 3 friends. Similarly, some situations are suggested by other students. But Zimit wants to discuss a different situation. He says that there is an apocalypse on Earth, in which nuclear bombs are being dropped everywhere. There is only one bunker to be saved, in which 1 year's time has to be spent. The motive is not only to be saved alive, but the people who are saved from the human race will move forward after 1 year. But the capacity of that bunker is of only 10 people. And the problem is that these people are 21. Obviously, 21 people can come to the bunker, but for a year, due to lack of ration and oxygen, some people will have to sacrifice themselves. This whole exercise will be inside an imagination. Everyone will be in the classroom, but their scenes will be in their mind. They will discuss this exercise, but in the movie, they are shown as if they are real. But this is only their imagination. Now, we know that these are only 21 people, but only 10 people can stay in the bunker. Who will stay in the bunker and who will have to sacrifice himself? That will be decided by his profession. Zimit asks everyone to take out random sheets from a box in which profession is written. The person whose profession will benefit him in the future is allowed to stay in the bunker, and the rest of the people will stay outside. Like James is a farmer, who after the end of the apocalypse will increase his food supply by farming with his farming skills. Petra is a structural engineer, so she will also benefit a lot in the future. That's why it's important for her to stay alive. A boy is an electrician, so he can help in the electric defaults inside the bunker. But the fashion designer or the real estate agent, or the one who belongs to a profession which is not that useful, will be given less priority to go inside the bunker. A boy's profession is poetry, so Zimit shoots him and kills him. Zimit says that he won't go inside the bunker with us. That's why he will suffer from the nuclear radiation outside and die anyway. That's why it's better to free him now. Friends, let me tell you again that this is not happening in real life. In fact, this is just a classroom discussion in which the scenes are being shown to us. Now everyone votes who is eligible to go to their profession and who is not. Georgina is a doctor for whom everyone votes. A boy named Chips is a carpenter who is eligible to go inside the bunker. Finally, because Zimit has a wild card, that's why everyone votes in his favor. Because who knows, he might have some secret information, which those 10 people need to read. Now, we have all those people who will stay in the bunker for the next year, and those people will die of the nuclear bomb outside the bunker. James says that we should stay alone for a while before going inside the bunker. He was spending time with Petra when he heard a gunshot, and he sees that Zimit had killed all those people who were supposed to stay outside. The rest of the people make a plan and go inside the bunker and close the door before Zimit reaches there, because Zimit was now a threat to them. Now, all these people spend a lot of their time inside the bunker. One day, Petra goes outside and sees that Zimit was burnt because of the nuclear radiation. He tells her that only he knows the exit code of the bunker, and then he dies there. Zimit dies on the spot. When the rest of the people come to know about it, one of them was about to open the door, but the rest of them stop him and say that everyone will die because of the radiation as soon as he opens the door. All of them think that maybe Zimit is lying. That's why he doesn't open the door. Then we see that the days go by, months go by, and Zimit's body starts to decompose with time. Finally, when a year is over, the Earth had recovered itself again. But when all these people try to get out of the bunker, he asks for the passcode. That means Zimit was telling the truth. Now these people are locked inside, but they don't give up, and they try to break the door in different ways. They shoot, they hit with a rod, but the door doesn't open. After a few days, some people commit suicide, and the ones who survive are killed because of the lack of oxygen. After this, we reach the class scene again. Chips asks Zimit why did this happen? Was the exit code only with him? Zimit tells him that it was his profession of construction, and he had made the bunker. That's why he knew the exit code. He says that he will do it one more time. Everything will remain the same. There will be no change. But there is one more specification on opening the card, which will decide for the next round who will go inside the bunker and who will stay outside the bunker. Like there's a farmer in James's card, but there is also a gay. But he is eligible to go inside the bunker because he is a farmer. But it is written in Georgina's card that she will suffer from a virus after some time, because of which she won't survive for many days. That's why no one votes in her favor. No one votes for a poet, an opera singer, and some artist-type people. Similarly, some people who were inside the bunker last time will stay outside now. Now we were again in a situation where Zimit cleverly takes a gun from the bunker and keeps it with him, and shoots the poet again. Those people get divided into two groups. On one side, those people who will go inside the bunker, and on the other side, those people who will stay outside the bunker. Georgina asks Zimit for a car key, and tries to escape from there with the rest of the people. But all of them are killed by a nuclear blast. Zimit and the rest of the people were inside the bunker. Petra sees that James is not in her bed at night. When she goes in search of him, she sees that James was getting intimate with a boy named Jack because he was gay. Petra tells this to everyone. Zimit says that all those people should choose their partners so that they can have children. Human species will move ahead from this. Everyone agrees to this. All the girls choose their partners. But Petra is left alone, so she is asked to make Zimit her partner. Petra agrees and goes with Zimit. James is shocked and tries to stop her, but he too was intimate with someone else. Many such days pass when everyone is intimate with their partners, but no one is pregnant yet. So Zimit has a point that everyone is shocked and worried about. He says that now every girl will be intimate with every boy, so that one or the other becomes pregnant. He says that saving the human species is our priority. Everyone was worried about this because they were attached to their partner, and they don't want their partner to be intimate with anyone else. Boney, who is a soldier in this situation and has a sharp memory, tells Zimit that she won't be intimate with anyone else, and if she tries to force her, she will kill her. Zimit takes this on his ego and takes out everyone from the room with a gun. He points the gun at Boney, but Jack, who was hiding inside, fights with Zimit, and in this fight, he injures Zimit, after which Zimit comes out and stands at the door. He sees that there was a fire outside the bunker. There was an explosion. He puts the passcode and opens the door, which causes explosion, and everyone dies there, and we reach the classroom again. Everyone was tired because they were not able to do this exercise successfully. Chips says that we should try again. We can do better than this. Then James tells Zimit that when he cut everyone for the first time. Then why did he cough? James thinks something is wrong, so he checks the card box. He finds out that Zimit played a trick on him and deliberately got him to hold the card of farmer and gay. Zimit doesn't like James, and he wanted to prove that he is a fool who doesn't understand anything. James tells everyone the truth about Zimit and says that Zimit has cheated, so he wants to do another round, but the other students refuse. Petra is the most intelligent student in the class. She says that this time she wants to be in charge and decides who will stay in the bunker and who will stay outside. All the students trust her, so they listen to her. We go back to the situation where everyone was on an island, where a nuclear attack was going to take place. Zimit hides the guns again. We see that Petra goes to Zimit and hugs him. This time, Petra sends a poet, opera singer, the card player, and everyone to bunker who don't have any technical skills. Zimit says that his decision is wrong. Petra wanted to keep a fashion designer in the bunker because a fashion designer understands clothes, and wearing the right clothes will boost self-esteem, which affects civilization. She made a group of 10 people like this. James was also there, but Zimit wasn't. Petra also kept herself out of the bunker. Zimit wanted to go inside the bunker, so he was going to take out his gun. But Petra stole his gun while hugging him. He was going to shoot James with Petra's gun. But James points a bigger gun at him and asks him to leave. Zimit says that they will need a passcode, which only he knows. But Boney says that he knows the passcode, because last time when Zimit put the passcode to take him out, Boney saw him, and he remembered it, because of his sharp memory. Hearing this, Zimit leaves. After this, James asks Petra to come inside the bunker, but Petra doesn't agree and says that there is an island a little far from here. We will go there by boat. But Zimit calls Petra to him with the excuse of giving him the key to the boat. He sends him inside the bunker and sacrifices himself outside. All these people leave the boat. Petra and the rest of the people spend a great time inside this time. Because this time, all the people there were artists. They read plays. The poet recites his poetry. All of them were very happy. And the day goes by like this, and a year was over. But when they come out, they see that everything was the same. The bomb didn't fall on their island. Zimit says that all of them will die soon after this, because they don't have any technical skills with which they can make something to get out of there, and nor will they be able to survive on this island for long. But Petra is different from this. He says that he didn't take a decision logically, but with his heart, thinking that the longer we live, the happier we will be. We will happily accept death. In the situation, we see that a bomb falls on them. James was about to press the button after accepting death, when Zimit reaches there with a gun. His hair had grown a lot, and the one who was still alive had only one bullet left, with which he was going to kill James. All the people come in front of him to save James, and press the button of the bomb, which causes an explosion there. Here Chips, while explaining the situation of the site, says that those people had reached the other island by boat, after which the surviving boys died somehow, and he was left alone with 6 girls. He had the opportunity to become intimate with all of them every day, and he used to become intimate with the girls every day, and used to rest on the 7th day. This is how he spent his time on that island. Everyone starts laughing upon hearing this. The class was over, and Zimit's speech was also stopped. Everyone submits their notebooks and leaves. Wait, the twist is still there. We see that Petra comes to Zimit after everyone left, and we come to know that Petra's affair was going on with Zimit. That's why Zimit is jealous of James, because Petra loved James. Petra kisses him for the last time and leaves from there. We see that Zimit comes to his room where a gun was kept. We hear the sound of a bullet being fired. Actually, this was also an imagined situation of Zimit, and he watches such situations, after which this mind-bending movie ends. Comment and tell us how you like this movie. And to watch such amazing explanations, subscribe to our channel.